Charles Manson had been released from prison and had formed a commune of lost souls. For several months before the murders, the group had moved to a farmstead built as a backdrop for Western movies and television shows called Spawn Ranch.
Spawn Ranch, better known as Spawn Movie Ranch.
During the trial, Manson carved an X in his forehead, which he later turned into a swastika, and shaved off all of his hair.
X on them heads means that head is gone, man.
But after months of conversations, questions began to emerge. Channels has known Manson personally for 25 years and has quite possibly spent more time face-to-face with him than anyone else.
If there is a Charlie Manson was probably created the first time he went into those boys' homes.
I play light, light jibby-dabby chippy, but I don't really get down heavy with it.
What did they think they were?
Are we ready here, man?
Yeah, we're ready.
We ready here? Okay, ready. War.
What did they think they were?
We are at war now.
But what did they think they were doing for you?
Are you guilty of any murders? Are you guilty of plotting any murders?
I killed a chicken once.
Any human beings?
No.
You're absolutely innocent of any conspiracy to commit murder or telling anyone to commit murder or planning it?
If there is a Charlie Manson was probably created.
What you're doing is you're creating a legend, you're creating a beast, you're creating whatever you are judging yourselves with into the word Manson. Because I believe in George Washington, I believe in the Constitution of George Washington, I believe in the United States government. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? In other words, the guys you're trying to make me into is impossible. What you're doing is you're creating a legend, you're creating a beast.
And you create a story why Charles's nose is smaller on the right image. Must be the prison food.
Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
What you're doing is you're creating a legend, you're creating a beast, you're creating whatever you are judging yourselves with.
People look at you today, 20 years later, and they still have no idea what you're about. Tell me in a sentence who you are.
Nobody. I'm nobody. I'm a tramp, a bum, a hobo. I'm a boxcar and a jug of wine. And a straight razor if you get too close to me.
Charles Manson. So many faces. I see a lot of different Charles Mansons. Let's check some pictures. I selected a couple which make very clear this is just a clown hoax. Just a made-up story. This image is supposed to be from 1971. And we can see the swastika on his head. And we can clearly see it have a different orientation. And the image is not flipped horizontally. Otherwise the police officers' beds will be mirrored, like we can see here. And this is what we always see on TV and in the media. So how can this swastika suddenly flip over? It's just a clown show. Piece of trash. Flip horizontal. No, it not even come close. It's a no-go. Now you will understand how many tricks we must do to make it align a bit. Fake story, it's a hoax to keep people busy with bullshit, and actors, pieces of trash. Bye people.